Hey guys, welcome to yoga. So here we have a 20 or so minute flow. Grab your mat and I'll meet you back here when you're ready. All right guys, welcome back. So here we are. We're going to start our practice in Supta Bakasana. So bring the soles of the feet together to touch, the knees open nice and wide. Gently and slowly lay yourself down onto your back. From here, lift the hips and tuck the tailbone under so you make connection with the lower back and the mat. One hand on the lower belly, another on the chest and the heart. The beautiful way to begin a practice is just to ground and to arrive into the space. Arrive onto your mat, arrive into your breath and into your body. So let's take a big breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, mouth open, let it go. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale through the nose. Exhale, mouth open, let it go. On your next big breath, hands come to the knees. Gently guide the knees together and in, and hug them right up into your chest, giving your body a nice big squeeze. If you can, maybe wrapping the arms around the shins, really squeezing those knees into the chest. And from here, let's open it into a happy baby pose. So hands come to the insides of the legs, grabbing a hold of either the heels or the ankles or even behind the knees. So lots of ways to access this pose. Slowly and gently start to part open the hips, drawing the knees down towards the mat or the floor. So really important here that the tailbone is not sticking up to the sky. We're really trying to make the tailbone connect with the mat and then bend the knees. So really intense for the adductors and hip flexors here. Also maybe intense for the lower back. So really play with this pose and see how it feels. Adjust here. This is your happy baby. Very attractive pose. This one is. And slowly from here, crossing the feet at the ankles, engage your core as you rock yourself all the way up and through. Feet plant, palms plant. Gently and slowly push your hips up into a cross-legged forward fold. Bending the knees here if you need to, letting the head and the neck and the shoulders and everything release. Fold forward. For symmetry, let's uncross the legs and recross with the other on top. Again, a little bend in the knees if needed. Letting the head, the neck, the shoulders, the jaw, everything release and fold forward. And bending into the knees, press the palms down and step back into your first downward facing dog. So a great place to really feel out the body and also make those adjustments that you might need for your practice moving forward. As the pace of the practice changes and we start to move into our sun salutations, this first downward dog is a great place to figure out where you're going to place your feet, where you're going to place your hands, and really check in with your body and see how you're feeling today. Here, let's take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. And from here, inhale, look to your hands, bend the knees, and either step or float the feet forward. And very gently, halfway lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Again, bend the knees here if you need to. From here, very slowly and gently roll all the way to stand, standing nice and tall into Tadasana in your mountain pose at the top of your mat. We're going to work through some sun salutations to warm the body, starting with Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A. Standing in Tadasana in your mountain pose with your arms by your side. Roll the shoulders back and lift through the chest. And here we go, guys. Inhale, reach the arms up. Gaze up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, chest and head lifts, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms plant, bend the knees and hop back into your plank pose. Lowering down, yoga push-up, option to drop the knees if you need to. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, hips up and back, downward dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale, look to the hands, bend the knees, step, hop, float the feet forward, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, reach up, palms together to touch. Let's go one more time. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, chest and head lifts, lengthen. Exhale, palms plant, step or hop back into your plank pose. Again, option to drop the knees, lowering down, yoga push-up, elbows drop right into the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale, look to the hands. Bend the knees. Step, hop, float the feet forward. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, reach palms together to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samasthiti, Tadasana. Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. 1 round of these ones. Inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, straighten, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, chest and head lifts, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms plant, step or float back into your plank pose, lowering down, yoga push-up. Again, option to drop the knees. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Here we go, let's flow. Inhale, steps the right foot forward. Ground with the left, rise to stand, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back through plank, lower yoga push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, ground with the right, rise to stand, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down, step back through plank, lower yoga push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Reset here, 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale, look to the hands. Bend the knees, step, hop, float the feet forward. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, straighten, hands to heart center, Samasthiti, Tadasana. Ooh, nice and warm now. All right, guys, moving on. So step your feet hip distance apart, hands onto your hips, prepare. Lift through the chest, exhale, let's take a forward fold, flat back. From here, a couple of options. You can take your block, hands come onto a block, or 2 peace fingers, reach to grab a hold of the big toes. Once you have your bind, lift and lengthen through the chest. Exhale, bend the elbows out towards the side as you draw the tummy to lay on the thighs and the crown of the head down towards the mat or the floor. This is a great place to bend the knees, protect that lower back, protect those hamstrings, and hold here. Big breaths, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, 1 more, inhale and exhale. Beautiful, inhale to release. Let's have some fun. Let's play with an arm balance. So just slide back slightly with your feet so that your palms can come onto your mat. Spread the fingers nice and wide, rolling up onto the balls of the feet. Press the knees into the upper parts of the arms. This is Bakasana or crow pose. Then it doesn't matter here if you balance or hold. It's just about playing with shifting the weight from the feet to the hands. So shift the weight in, and then maybe you lift one leg and the other one comes down. Maybe the other one lifts. Maybe if you feel brave enough, both legs lift. Let's see if it works today. Good, yes, feet down, step back into your plank pose, lowering chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale, the right leg lifts back behind you, 3-legged dog. Gaze forward to your hands as you step the foot through to your hands. Engage the core, rise to stand crescent lunge. Hold here. Let's take it into a twist. Hands come through your heart center. Twist over towards the right side. Left elbow hooks over that right thigh as you engage and rotate. Gaze all the way up to the sky. Holding here. Big breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to release. Back to your crescent lunge. And from here we're going to open into warrior 2. Right knee is bent. Arms come to shoulder level. Gaze forward. Let's reverse our warrior, flipping that front palm up. Exhale, bend that upper body back as you lengthen. Open that chest. Reach. Coming into Trikonasana through your warrior two. Hold. And then straighten that front knee. Reach your front arm forward. Exhale that upper body down. Right hand can rest on the shin or on the ankle as you rotate chest up and left arm extends. From here, we're going to work into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So looking down towards that front foot, bend into that right knee. You can take your block or you can place your hand on the mat or on the floor. Slowly shifting your weight as that left leg floats up, finding the balance. Maybe extending that left arm up again. Woo, wobble's totally normal here. Good, then bend into that knee, step back, reset warrior two. From here, you're gonna cartwheel those hands to frame the front foot, step back into your plank, lower yoga push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog, exhale to downward facing dog. Reset here. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Other side, inhale, the left leg lifts back behind you, three-legged dog, gaze forward to your hand. Step the foot through to your hands as you rise into your crescent lunge or high level lunge. You try to tuck that tailbone under so you get the nice release through the hip flexors and the psoas. Let's take it into that juicy twist. Hands come through heart center and then twist over towards that left side this time. So right elbow hooks over the left thigh, rotate, gaze up. Take a breath here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, release, coming back into your crescent lunge and then opening your hips, arms come to shoulder level, warrior two. So left knee is bent this time, the back leg is straight, lengthen, tailbone points down. Let's reverse our warrior, flipping that left palm up, exhale, bend that upper body back, lengthen. And a big breath here, inhale. And exhale, coming into your Trikonasana. So lengthen here back through your warrior two. Then straighten that front leg, reach your front arm forward. Exhale, bend that upper body down. So left hand comes onto the shin or onto the ankle. The right arm reaches up as you rotate chest open. Good, lovely. Let's move into half moon pose. So looking down towards that left leg, start shifting your weight forward. Hand either onto your block, or you can place it onto the mat as you play with floating that right leg up, maybe. And then right arm towards the sky, hold here. And release, bending into that left knee, send the right leg back. Find yourself back in your warrior two. Cartwheel those hands to frame the front foot. Step back into your plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good, beautiful guys. Inhale, look to your hands, bend the knees. Step, hop, float the feet forward. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, rise to stand, palms together to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti, Tadasana. All right, we're gonna make our way to the floor. So starting with Malasana. So standing your feet hip distance apart, turning your toes out. Slowly, 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 guiding the seat down. This is a great place for a block. You can always sit up on a block here. Alternatively, letting the seat glide towards those heels. And then once you've found your balance, your hands come to your heart center, pressing the elbows into the inner thighs as you lift through the chest. So imagining you have something heavy on your tailbone, weighing it down, and something light in your chest. So chest lifts, tailbone points down. Beautiful. Hold here, big breath, inhale, and exhale. From here, slowly guiding the hands back, lowering the bottom down, and find yourself in your Navasana. So knees draw in towards your chest, option to cross feet at the ankles, or feet next to each other as you take it into your boat pose. So legs can straighten, or you can have the knees bent, arms by your side, hold. Breath, inhale, and exhale. Not so easy to hold this pose. A big breath, inhale, And exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly release as you guide yourself all the way down onto the mat. We made it. So into bridge pose, feet flat onto the mat, tucking that tailbone under. Bring your arms by your side so your fingers can reach the backs of your heels. Press the shoulders into the mat as you slowly, slowly, slowly lower or lift those hips as high as you can. Maybe tucking the shoulders up under the mat, clasping the hands together, holding here. Steadying the breath, calming the breath, coming towards the end of our practice. Palms press into the mat as you slowly lower those hips back down. Let's take a nice little inversion. So we're going to take our shoulder stand. So from here, slowly push those hips up as high as you can, right up overhead. Slide yourself right up onto your shoulders. And once you're in position, placing the hands onto your lower back. No movement in the neck once you start extending those legs straight. Hold yourself nice and stable here. Closing the eyes. Good. And from here, let's take it into Malasana, to plow pose. So slowly guiding those legs back down behind you. Releasing the hands from the lower back, clasping them together, tuck those shoulders right up underneath. Good. Hands to support those hips, or you can press the palms into the mat, bending the knees, and very, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll all the way down to lay yourself back onto your mat. So coming full circle in our practice, soles of the feet together and knees open nice and wide. One hand on the lower belly, another on the chest and the heart. Taking a moment to come back into your breath. Come back onto your mat, to your practice. Good. And from here, extending the arms, taking yourself into Shavasana, into your final relaxation. Giving yourself some space and time to unwind, to feel, to breathe, to be still. Small movements with your fingers and your toes. And then gently guiding those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze, a nice big huggle. And then rolling over to whichever side feels comfortable to you as you gently push yourself up to a seated position, crossing your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Let's close our practice with a breath together as you roll through your shoulders. And here we go. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, mouth open, let it go. Bringing your hands to your heart center. And your thumb knuckles to forehead. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, guys. You have to nourish in order to flourish. Thank you.